Part 1. Complete the script. I which culture do you belong to? I was born and raised in America where my culture was hidden. It that a multicultural society. Yes, it is. My culture is a diverse mix of costume and tradition of various races and ethnicities. How long has your country been practicing such costume? Well, it has a long history around 2000 years ago. What costume do you like the most? I like practicing dining etiquette. That's what makes me American whenever I travel to other country. What are traditional costume of men and women in your country? Cowboy hats and boots are American styles, but nowadays jeans and shirts are more preferable. Are you comfortable with tradition and costume of your culture? Of course, I was born with it. How do you people greet each other? Well, it depends on the situation. In an informal communication, people just say hi. Have you ever felt drawn to another life? Yes, I am interested in Indian culture. I wish I can get there someday to the to at that typical Indian wedding. Part 2, I will retell part 2 about the Alberto's neckboard. Alberto had a new neckboard. He saw a new neckboard coming in a big car and it was very noisy. He thought that his life would be more difficult because the neckboard was smelly and noisy. Then Alberto also told Mimi was his dam living with him about their new neckboard who is noisy and smelly. Then Mimi tells Alberto that they should ignore his new neckboard. For a few days Alberto and Mimi ignore the new neckboard and they don't greet each other. One day Alberto wakes up from his sleep and see one of his neighbors in his garden. She shouts and tells Mimi to call the staff to get rid of them. A few moments, the chief of staff came and got rid of them. Then the neighbor left without saying anything but to look at Alberto and the chief of staff with a dirty look and returned to his garden. The next few days, Alberto and Mimi often saw their two new neighbors walking around the new own garden. The next day, his neighbor asked Alberto if he did anything to their garden. But Alberto said nothing but stared at his neighbor with a dirty look. Then his neighbor was worried about the inside and how the owner of the flower plant was. Then Alberto told Mimi that his neighbor hadn't staff but had an owner. Alberto and Mimi are very happy today to their new neighbor and they try to explain how to make the owner a staff. First, understand that the house is your house, not their home. Keep making sure you are always clean. Make sure they feed you whenever you want. Sit in the newspaper as they read. Sleep as much as possible in their bed. And thought about trying not to bark but to meow. But the neighbors do not understand. Finally, Alberto and Mimi give up. Then Mimi said to Alberto that they will not understand. Dogs have owner and cats have staff. Part 3. Answer the question correctly. Number 1. What did the boy like best about the zoo? The porcupines. Number 2. What did the elephant do at the zoo? The elephant he was eating and tossed dirt at the people. Number 3. What can we infer about the breed show? A breed didn't mind the trainer very well. Number 4. Where did the boy see the butterflies? Inside the building which made a glass enclosure. Number 5. Retell the text with your own word and describe the detail about the zoo. I will retell the story from part 3. Part 3. The conversation starts with a father who invites the boy to sleep. But before going to bed, a boy talked about the zoo they visited. Then his father asked the boy what he liked about the zoo, and the boy replied he really liked the porcupines. They also talked about to give giraffes who were taller than his father. The boy also showed an elephant eating and the elephant threw its dung with its trunk. Then they showed a white dog and gave the dog some food. Then they watched the bridge show, and after they finished watching the bridge show, they show butterfly flying inside a small building made of glass. After finishing the story, the father told the boy to sleep before the bed bugs beat him. Describe the detail about the zoo. So, I think a zoo or animal park is a place where animals are kept in an artificial environment and shown to the public. Aside from being a place for recreation, the zoo works as a place for education, research, and a place for conversion for the in the region animal.